This is the Andy Warhol Records pilot television review program.
We're going to be watching the new Halle Berry show that looks like an absolute disaster called Extant.
Extant. Here it goes.
First episode is entitled Re-Entry.
Halle's re-entering the motion picture market.
Something's re-entering something.
Okay, we're recording, and it's a spaceship. It's like a space shuttle.
It's either a moon or a planet.
A sun or something. It's like an old space shuttle, and those decommissioned jammies.
What?
Oh, it's like a surreal thing. Oh, he's got like a remote control spaceship in his house. That thing's pretty damn cool, man.
They really fooled us on that shot.
Yeah. That was exciting.
I thought we were already in the final frontier.
Oh, Halle Berry's got puke all over her face.
Slobbering already.
She always got the white girl haircuts. Why did she do that? And there was some breasts there. I think if we freeze framed that last get-up,
we might be able to see down in there a little.
We could take a picture of it, then put it in RAW, and then auto-adjust and get some breasts.
Those breasts made her a couple of million at least on that James Bond movie.
Oh, it was the other movie with Mickey Rourke. It was like 20 million a breast or something, or 2 million.
I'll be right there, okay?
And she was on the thingy, on the beach seat. And then she took the sun thing away, and the big knockers were there.
I'm alright, son. I was just puking. Oh, she's got the touch screen computer mirror.
Tells you everything you need, your traffic, your weather.
Brush your teeth while you check your email.
I can't imagine. I'm away from Bill and the kids for 2 days, and it's like, it's tough. Oh, so what's your secret?
A lot of Recrods.
Goran
and
Disney.
no alcohol? Nope. I have not had a drink in 13 months. What? Cameron's getting a DUI in space.
You know what? That's the saddest story I've ever heard. We have to remedy that right now.
Hiroyuki
No
Sanada.
camps. We're doing shots.
Covering Alki.
Look, the typical thing, the men are tending the barbecue.
She's doing the lean back and forth, lean on back thing. And a white man. It's getting interracial. Right off the bat.
It's the new way to be.
Hey, what are you doing?
You wouldn't give me the ball.
And your solution was to push him down? Ethan, what do you say?
I say, fuck you, kid.
Sorry. It's okay.
If you do this again, no more party for you, understand? So sorry, guys.
Yeah.
He's like a Serbian dude trying to act American. Guest starring Maury Povich.
Annie Wershing. She's for the Chloe from 24.
Gotta be exhausted. Going up.
Take off.
Welcome back home.
Gotta get back to the routine, right?
We're still completely in the dark as to what exactly is going on. More than just your simple human brand trash can. This thing opens on its own.
Yeah, it sucks it all away. Suck bad guys from alleys.
Who the fuck are you?
Problem. Her skin looks good at night.
What's she doing? She's right outside her home. What's she so freaked out about?
Oh, strange figures. Garbage cans.
I was angry.
Is that what you're supposed to do when you get angry? Hurt someone?
No.
How do you think you would have felt if you'd really hurt
Adam
Jake?
Levine.
Bad.
Well, I sure hope so.
Mom's mad at me.
No, she's not mad.
It's different now. With her.
Your mom has to get used to being back home again. She was up there a long time, all by herself. It's gonna take a while for everything to feel normal again, but it will. I promise.
Pete Todd Co.
Get a good night's sleep. We have a big day tomorrow.
Code
I think I need a flip.
Let me see.
No, Hallie's co-executive producing now.
Just like what's-her-face was on Madam's Secretary.
Right. Whoa, robot child.
Yeah,
Holy
you're right.
fuck. What the fuck was that?
Gotta install his thumb drive.
Jesus Christ, that is some freaky ass shit. I see it.
All set.
Thanks, Dad.
I love you.
I love you, robot monster thing.
Will you leave my nightlight on?
Sure.
Gotta have your high-tech light switch gizmo.
Yeah, that sliding thing that goes up and down. Alright. Shower scene. What are you gonna give us? What are you gonna give us?
Oh, no.
Mormon, Serbian.
I didn't want to see him in that shower. I don't think they've had coitus.
After 13 months of weird space. What a coit.
He's either been cheating or jerking. For 13 months. Oh, God, the tenderness.
It's,
I don't know what's worse, the scenes where it's too tender
right.
or where they rip each other's clothes off and clear the kitchen table.
She's always struck me as like a really kind of vacuous person and therefore kind of a lackluster enjoyer of physical contact.
Yeah, she doesn't seem as though she'd be.
She could marry all those fucking stud dudes and they cheat on her and dump her like one after the other.
She probably just lies there.
Yeah. Those big ass sweet titties jiggle back and forth. And she looks like empty. Oh wow, moving pictures. In frame. Oh wow, this is the guy she really wants. Black Buck. This is when she's happy. When she's in this fucking stupid
Black
interracial
Buck.
shit world. This little fucking ingrate mutant robot kid. She's in a world of shit now. Oh look, you're looking at the picture of the guy you'd rather fuck who's dead.
What brought this on?
I had a dream.
You dream about Marcus much?
Less and less as I get older.
I still think about it every now and then.
What do you think about?
Think about.
How if he were still alive, there would be no us, no Ethan. Without Marcus dying, we may have never even met. Maybe you'd still be with him.
Well, you know what? I think we always end up where we're supposed to.
God, I hate when people say that shit. Everything has a meaning. Everything's a divine fucking shit. It's like, yeah, whatever.
What is this vehicle museum?
It's a self-driving Google vehicle so you can do your shit. You can also turn the seat around and drive yourself.
Listen to me. When I talk about you today,
A Google car.
when I talk about you today, I'm going to talk a bit about how you were originally created for the program. But it doesn't mean I don't see you as real, okay?
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You exist. Just like me. Just like your mom. Okay?
What the fuck? They really is a robot kid.
Look at
She's a robot
We're
too.
practicing.
You nervous?
Pretty
Walk in the
robot.
park.
Exactly.
Not as good looking as
I
the
don't even know
Westworld
where to begin.
robots.
I don't know those.
You Never saw Westworld? No. Oh, you got to see that movie.
You were on the Seraphim station for 13 months. A solo mission.
Yes.
You were alone the whole time.
Well, that's why they call it a solo mission.
And I honestly, I don't understand this.
Understand what?
I know there weren't any other ISEA missions in that quadrant.
You got knocked up.
Molly, was there an emergency that I didn't hear about? An international crew that docked?
Why?
You're pregnant.
What?
You're pregnant.
But that's not possible.
Maybe that robot, space kid sent some space inseminator spaceship.
Now we're in flashback mode.
Right.
Get to the bottom of this ship.
This is miniature. That's the sperm hitting her egg. This is inside of her.
Her robotic womb.
Yeah, her robotic womb. You know,
Cyber ovaries and
it's called flash dance. It's symbolic. She looks nice in a space suit.
heavy production values on this show.
Damn it.
Tia Leone must be
$5 for the swear
jealous.
jar.
Oh yeah, Tia Leone's fucking
Put it on my
pissed
tab.
seeing this.
Of course.
Let's run the probe data deck and check for problems with the samples. Maybe I contaminated them somehow before they left.
I find that unlikely.
Aren't you sweet?
I have my moments.
Shameless rip-off of HAL 9000.
Yeah.
Wally,
Go ahead.
you have an incoming Vcron.
Bay 1, please.
Sending Bay 1.
So they have some kind of gravity system on there where she doesn't float.
Yeah, they can gravitize.
Hello.
Modern spaceship, dude.
Go ahead.
I got accepted into school.
I had my last meeting with the principal this morning. We're gonna wait for you to get back for the arrangement.
Ben?
I'm detecting interference from a solar flare. Shall I attempt to restart after it passes?
Sure.
No, just leave it fucked up.
Well, I mean, call back or not.
Ben? Ben!
Oh, Ben, she's really alone up there in space. She's gonna throw into manual override.
I guess all these spaceship supercomputers have to have 3-letter names.
What if she was special space panties?
There's some Japanese writing on that thing. iPhones look the same in the future.
See, now she needs the anti-gravity to be easy. Oh, here we go. There's no gravity over here. It's like a floor. It's nice. You're doing the gravity on, gravity off.
To Lab 1.
There haven't been any flagrant editing mistakes like in Madam Secretary where they showed the midriff and didn't show the midriff, showed the midriff. A little corner of flesh.
Jesus, people have to build all this mumbo jumbo.
Override successful.
I just saw somebody. And he's not in a spacesuit. Letter X.
I guess, yeah. Spending enough time in the photo, we should remember.
Cut to commercial.
Extant. Yeah, no commercials on Amazon, bro. We're going straight.
No, I would just mean
There has to be
All
some
right.
kind of explanation.
that's where it would be.
How about you made a mistake?
I ran every single sample from your tether twice. Are you sure there was no one else?
How many times are you gonna ask me this? And even if there was, you know I can't get pregnant. We tried for years.
Were you taking the fertility drugs?
No. No. I stopped taking those way before Ethan.
I'm just asking every rational question I can think of for the report.
You can't put this in the report.
Molly, this report goes straight to Director Sparks. I can't lie.
I'm not asking you to lie. I'm asking for some time. As my friend.
As your friend, I should be admitting you for observation right now.
That's exactly what I'm afraid of. I just got back to my family, Sam. I don't want to end up in quarantine. Just give me some time to figure it out before I
Got a
tell
fucking
John.
alien baby up your fucking thing. You know what I mean? She got a robot baby. Now she wants an alien ghost baby.
The
Time.
Humanics Project,
You
we
know? Are you
recognize
kidding me?
that we live in a world of
Let's
machines.
fucking lock her up in a
Most of us
humanic
interact with one
chamber.
form or another from the time we wake up until the time we go to sleep.
Space.
We've outsourced many of our day-to-day activities
Look how
to
important this
robots
meeting
and
is.
made our lives
12
way
people
more
watching.
efficient. But in the process, we've removed the all-important element of human connection. Deep down, we all know that robots are not really human. A Medicist bot has a 100% accuracy rating when administering a vaccine, but it cannot comfort a child who's afraid of the needle. A task android can
Humanics.
process your bank deposit, but it can't share your joy when it
Task
helps you buy your
android.
first home. It turns out the true uncanny valley isn't visual at all. It's the valley of genuine connection. The goal of the Humanics Project is to bridge that divide by bringing humanity to the machine. How are we going to do that? By creating an artificial intelligence designed from the very beginning to seek connection. Programmed not by ones and zeros that we type into interfaces, but by a day-to-day human experience. Ladies and gentlemen,
You
let me introduce you to my son, Ethan.
Go get him, Reb.
And Romney's mutant robot baby spawn. I am robot.
Norman Krieger. He passed away before I came on board. Were you close?
Yeah. He was a good guy.
So I heard. Dr. Woods, I'm Gordon Kern.
The new deputy director.
That would be me. It's a tragic situation.
There's going to be
Shall
some intercourse here.
I have to be
Some
honest, I
chemistry
spent
here.
all weekend preparing to grill you on your logs.
be some
Your work is incredibly
in
thorough.
flagrante
Leaves very little
delicto.
left to the imagination.
Let's say around episode 7,
There was one.
it's going to be
The gap.
Yes. Yeah.
brawl and
That's easily
pain.
explained. Actually.
Shirtless
If you don't
spots
mind,
of
we'll
action.
wait for Director
Just
Sparks.
She's gonna
No
be
these questions.
Well, there's something I'm sure everyone in this room is curious about, but we're all either too polite or too embarrassed to ask.
The robot uprising, am I right? What's to stop the Humanics from overthrowing us one day and enslaving their human overlords?
Dominate
Is that the
that.
question? Absolutely nothing.
How then would an owner control and manage their behavior?
It's not a master-slave relationship. My partners and I believe if we want machines to be more human, we have to give them the human experience. They have to learn like children learn. The Humanics brain learns right from wrong, good from bad, the same way we all did, for the most part.
What do you mean for the most part?
Well, there is no guarantee with any child because in the end, they're free to choose their own path.
Dr. Woods, my name is Femi Dodd. I chair a number of programs for Mr. Yasumoto. What is the protocol in the event your experiment
It's
fails?
kind of hot.
Do you have an emergency plan for their shutdown?
To preserve their power, absolutely. It's called interlude mode. Do you mind?
Excuse me, Dr. Woods, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for the resting mode. I meant for their termination.
To kill them.
That wording is a bit inelegant, but yes.
Do you have a child?
I have a daughter.
Do you have a plan to kill her?
My daughter's a human being.
I don't understand the difference.
Well, for starters, she has a soul.
With all due respect, Ms. Dodd, There is no such thing as a soul. What you call a soul, I call a cumulative effect of a lifetime of experience. Simple information traveling in the neural pathways in your daughter's brain.
Believe it or not, Dr. Woods, there are plenty of people in this world who still believe that there is more to us than can be explained by science.
Well, those people are idiots.
Dr.
I
Woods,
am one of those idiots.
I'm sorry.
I accept your apology.
No, I mean, I'm sorry you're one of those idiots.
that's enough.
How dare you?
How dare you ask me, do I have a contingency plan to murder my son?
And you're asking us for funding that can unleash thousands, maybe millions of these humanics on the world. It's a perfectly valid question.
From
What
a
sort of
hot
controls and
woman.
restrictions would you put in place to ensure they behave properly?
You guys are douche.
And I gave you my answer, Mr. Seegers. Absolutely none.
The security and life support systems were back online on
He's
Monday.
uncompromising.
The communication
And
system
honest.
stayed down for
I admire that about
approximately
him.
13 hours.
That's the guy in
As it
Deep.
says in my logbook there, I spent
Plays
most
the,
of that time
press
trying to
secretary.
get the system up
It's
and running
funny.
again, but
He must have
unfortunately
got
I
fired.
was
Oh no, maybe it's a
unsuccessful.
different guy. A lot of guys
I
are like
then
that.
went to sleep for 3 hours, and when I woke up, everything seemed back to normal.
It took you all that time to reboot Ben?
Have you ever tried to work on that thing?
No. During that 13 hours, did anything else happen? Anything anomalous? Related to the solar flare?
Everything is right there in the log.
There's one thing I'd like to clear up. The security system records each quadrant of the Seraphim with banks of surveillance cameras. Presumably they were up and running as soon as that emergency power kicked back on. But that footage was deleted from the system's memory.
There had been several instances of interference in the months prior, but none quite to this level.
Notice how
In
he
the
shows
past,
people
what
in
I'd
the
done
backgrounds.
is
They're always
make a
walking
copy of the
slowly.
footage just in
and
case.
sort of.
I went to do the same thing this
Well, they
time,
told
but
me to
instead
walk
of
here.
copying the footage, I accidentally deleted it.
Walk there,
The
walk
only record of that time is what I
You never
manually
see
entered
anybody
into my
dropping
log.
their iPhone or.
I take complete
green shirt
responsibility
guy
for that
came
error,
from
sir.
the other way.
Well, sounds like we didn't miss much.
Just
There he is standing now.
swearing at a bunch
So
of
we
inanimate
stopped.
objects.
Green
Couldn't
shirt
stop
guy.
that quick.
I'm still waiting for your medical examinations, but as soon as I've had a chance to review them and you complete a series of
Green
psychiatric
shirt dude.
evaluations, we'll put this one in the books.
Psychiatric evaluations?
Just a few meetings in addition to your postmorts to help with your reentry. It's a change in agency policy after what happened with Harmon Krieger last year. I probably should have warned you before I brought you over. There's just as much bureaucracy now that we're in the private sector. Sir, if you want to make it, you better leave now. Off campus
That's
meeting.
boring.
It's so
Pleasure to have you back, Mom.
cutting edge.
Glad to have you back.
Thank you, sir.
And once you get over the technological future shit, it's gonna get even more boring. Unless she starts fucking up or fucking
fucking up.
killing. And that kid goes fucking haywire. All someone has to do is blog the
How's he
kid the
doing?
right way and he'll respond.
He's ready.
Look at all this needless bullshit. Needless techno crap. There's always some guy in Deep.
Right, it's the adult robot dude. Specimen.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Mr. Yasumoto.
Yeah.
We
Japanese
found something
goop
of an
robot.
anomaly on the Seraphim.
An anomaly?
Needlessly
The
illuminated
solar
walls
flare
and surfaces.
knocked out the communication system.
Future food
Like
samples.
Krieger.
Yes. But
This is how
unlike
people will eat
Krieger,
in the future.
Yeah,
we're
big
missing
giant tables,
security
fucking
camera
shit on the
footage for the
table.
13 hours that followed.
Future
Future
piles of shit,
That seems like an
plastic
unlikely
bait,
coincidence.
shit with a that should be
Even
with a
more
fork
so
with
if you
a
know the
knife
astronaut
in the future.
involved.
Future
Molly
sushi
Woods.
eating
Future
on
She
illuminated.
claims she accidentally deleted it.
You don't believe her?
stick, a knife, and a
You know,
finger.
you ever
No.
notice in Hollywood movies and everything,
Well, look.
Asian people are always somehow more
Because she doesn't make those kinds of mistakes.
centered and zen-like.
Yeah, they're like wise Negroes, but they're always wise. You know, like the wise
could be
Negroes, like,
everything.
oh, I work hard.
Stay close.
I know you follow the north and south
About
star,
that.
son of boy.
Her husband
Jap
John
guy
gave
says the
a
same
presentation
shit,
to your
but
board
he
today, but was
says it
denied
like a bit
funding.
different.
I can only do so much
Wisdom
from the
is confucius
ISDA.
say.
A gesture from you could put us
That's
closer
the
to the family.
stupidest table of food I've ever seen.
That's
Might make it easier to keep an eye on it.
In the future, we don't use plates.
Throws it at him. That'd be cool if he threw it at him.
Commercial break.
Commercial break. I gotta stop for a second.
Normally, this would cut straight into a commercial about erectile dysfunction
Yeah, or something.
in space.
Yeah, I wonder what the ads are for. That kind of makes it more interesting, honestly. Okay, we're here for the final act of Extant.
Re-entry.
This is the last one.
More techno toys.
Yeah, he's teaching a little robot how to play. I'm pretty sure that if I could make a flying robot.
John, you have an incoming call from Yasumoto Corp.
Put it through the robot. Yasumoto Corp.
Oh, that's why there was Japanese writing on the damn ship.
Mm.
It's a Japanese space agency. They just finally took over the techno deal.
Look, Japanese things. Oh, this is a museum.
Great history of Imperial Japan.
This is another department.
The wisdom and beauty.
Dr. Woods, Hideki Yasumoto.
Japanese
Thanks
version
for
of
coming.
feng
please.
shui.
It's an honor.
The honor is all mine.
That's China.
I just got out of my goop pod and ate little pieces of
Metal.
bullshit off an illuminated table.
Oh God. The boys
Let
practicing.
me fake the look of surprise.
I have a very important mission today, and I think you're just the guy to help me.
What kind of mission?
It's a search.
A search for what?
Ice cream.
I realized that in order to further the goal of humanics, to give him a true human experience, he needed to be part of a family unit, to be raised in a home. So I brought him into ours. My wife and I struggled for years with infertility, and eventually we were told we would never be able to have a child. That can have a profound effect on a marriage. As happy as we were, there was something missing. And that was Ethan.
So, you see humanics as a cure for childless couples.
Adoption, surrogacy, those are all viable options.
But a robot
Thank you.
is much more
But
exciting.
not everyone is a viable
Little
candidate.
training
There will
unit.
always
Have an
be
expiration date.
people with a need
You
for
can like use it to
companionship
test
and
adopted
connection.
parents.
If your board had let me finish, I would have told them that filling that void is way more important than building a more empathetic
Story
service
key.
bar.
Yeah, the dork.
I'm sure you understand that the future you're proposing raises great moral questions.
Yes,
It'd be cool
but it
if
also
you
raises
give the
great
robot kids
possibilities.
I
different
agree.
drugs that they give the kids now.
Unfortunately,
You know, like
long-term
all that fucking
prospects
ADHD,
too
you know,
murky for
Ritalin,
Yasumoto
dose it
Corporation
up
to
on
invest in
pot,
at this
fucking
time.
hair, Vicodin,
Board's
you know,
decision will have to stand.
send it into school.
We have responsibilities to
you
our
know, have it
shareholders.
freak out.
Start doing
course.
mass school
I
shooting.
fully understand.
I mean, do you
I really
fine
just appreciate
the
your time.
parents
However,
for-
as a
like a dog?
private citizen, I would not be
This show
bound
does
by
bring up a
those
lot of
same
ethical questions.
responsibilities.
It's better than the last show. I didn't care about those kids. Nashville was more interesting. Steep fucking
How is it?
What they say?
Good. Do you want to try?
Ice cream.
Okay.
ice cream.
I know that. I predicted that
Nice.
shit.
Right, you did.
Want to try mine?
No, you had your gross mouth all over it.
I like
Fucking
yours
human
better.
scum.
Want to switch?
Human saliva.
Okay.
I
Excuse me,
prefer
ma'am.
my cyber saliva.
Here you go.
No thanks.
This one is for you. It's already paid for.
By whom?
The father of your unborn child.
Sorry.
I am
Meet
stalking
me.
you.
Come on.
The moon man. For a robot,
Mom!
it's pretty not
You made me drop my ice cream.
Okay, look. Have this one.
I don't want that one. I want another one. Like this.
Okay, this is the one you chose.
I don't want
off
it anymore.
button.
Let's go.
I want another ice cream.
Ethan, we have to go right now.
No!
Ethan! Ethan!
Robrat. You're not gonna find ice cream in the deep woods, kiddo.
Ethan.
You weren't programmed to be the little jerk.
Oh, he killed a bird. Sick fuck. Fucking devil child.
Just like this when I found it.
Bullshit, you lying robot.
Must be a pretty fast kid to be able to just snatch a bird out of the sky.
Probably an app just spits it out of his
Your
mouth.
hair looks really pretty.
Whoa. Robotus fucked up at this. Commercial break.
For erectile dysfunction.
I don't know what's going on with him, but he is not the same as when I left here.
No, he's not. He's a year older.
That is not what I'm talking about.
Look at the
He's
eyeball
changed.
samples.
That's how I view it. That's called life.
Look at that sick. What? Who the fuck would marry this twistoid who makes a fucking kid robot?
And I'm trying.
Are you?
We struggled with
Because it feels
infertility.
like you're pulling away from us. I don't know what's happened, but
Us.
I felt it.
It's a
And he's
fucking
felt it
toy.
too ever
Oh,
since
he's got a
we met.
3/4 deck in the back.
Well, it wasn't that easy before I left here. Not easy like it was for you. We've always seen him differently.
I see him as our son.
And so do I. But the way he looked at me today, you should have seen it.
He was like a fucking robot.
It was almost as if he hated me.
He doesn't hate you, Molly. He
I
loves
hate you.
He doesn't love me.
No, he doesn't. He's a
He
robot.
executes a series of commands that you've programmed into him. He approximates a behavior that resembles love, but that's not love.
He loved that ice cream.
Not really. He just hated that he didn't have it.
to figure it out because that kid is the closest we're ever going to get to being parents.
Little do you know.
Yeah, she got fucking
I got the
ghost
funding.
inseminated.
We start
Fucking
immediately.
little beer flies flying around the room. Can't even pay attention to her tits.
There they are. What color bra that is?
More flashbacks.
Flashback to space.
Solar
Flashback to
panels.
space. Memory of insemination.
ISEA. I'm gonna guess that's what, International Space Exploration Agency.
Yeah, it was Chiron on screen earlier,
Oh, it was.
but I think you were rolling a smoke. So you missed all that information. She wants to feel something. Hot hand. So we gotta figure out when she disabled those fucking video cameras. Help me.
So she's not telling the truth about somebody.
Well, she's trying to hide the fucking extant of the experience.
Uh-oh. This is where interstellar rape culture begins.
Yeah, if he breathes the interstellar rape gene into her, then she can basically take fucking Darth Vader Emperor status from the next millennia.
He's dressed like a contemporary New York metrosexual.
Hello.
I like her
You need help?
Spider-Man thing.
How?
She should get her space pistol and be like,
On the ground! Who the fuck are you? Get on the ground, nigga! How the fuck did you get on this goddamn motherfucking spaceship? He's a
he's
creepy
gonna
looking dude.
unzip. He's gonna unzip that fucking.
He's a creepy
space
looking
suit.
dude.
Unzip the spacesuit. Unzip the spacesuit.
Help me. I'm horny.
It's okay.
Ah, a human touch after all that time. Any woman would melt.
He's about to do the Vulcan
The Vulcan unzip. Wow, 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 wow. Awesome. Belly button. You're human.
You got a fucking alien zap a baby into her.
He just needs his battery switched for his robot cock.
God, he looks weird.
It's okay.
Who are you?
It's okay.
God, he's getting creepy.
It's okay.
God, it's easy to pick up a girl in outer space. You just say, help me, it's okay, it's okay.
It's okay.
He's doing a space voodoo move on her.
Not surprised, let her grow in eyes. That was a commercial break.
Whoa.
Now she remembers.
We missed the...
I'm sorry about yesterday.
I don't give a fuck. She doesn't care about him. Look,
Well, you
art.
didn't say anything that wasn't
Yeah, a
true.
book called Art.
This opportunity with Yasumoto
It's such a big
may not
opportunity
be the
for me,
ideal
honey.
time, but if we can make it work.
Oh, yes. Our
We'll
little
make it
baby project.
Everybody talks so slowly and
Congratulations.
measured.
No.
Congratulations.
I could play this guy, I think, better than him. I'd have more chemistry with her. It'd
Oh my god.
be hard to play that guy. He's so fucking creepy.
Re-entry can be a challenge after this kind of extended mission, especially if
You know,
our
Molly,
spouses enjoy
re-entry can be a challenge after
So-
this extended
The
mission.
agency would like us to meet for a few sessions.
So, they just want to meet us a few sessions and talk things through.
I want this office to be a sanctuary for you.
What year is this
A place
supposed to
where you
be
can
anyway?
Molly,
talk about
this
anything and
office,
everything.
I just want to be a sanctuary for you. There's nobody listening. There's nobody
Right.
tapping in. You know, I
Even
just want
though-
to be comfortable here.
Was a factor
Even though
in suicide. I agree.
this dude's watching it on his goddamn mini iPad.
It's fucking
And
mega
so is
screen.
Yamamoto.
You know, everybody can tap into whatever. It's being now.
Physically, emotionally, mentally.
She's been set up.
At least the zipper should be more open.
You know, that alien wasn't really going for the goods.
He tapped her in the belly button.
Yeah, he did a space insemination.
Space roofie. Fucking roofie her ass. She just closes the door and doesn't go see if fucking dude's still up there. What a freak.
There's no one there.
It's just a fucking ghost. Get all nicks and delete footage. It's okay. How did she delete this? There's no dude there. If you put on the space inseminator filter, then you can see the guy.
This is getting hairy.
Why would she do that? You think she's fucking clothes come off in there?
There's nobody there.
Nothing's ever really deleted.
Extant.
Extant.
God, fucking X-tart.
Honey, I got pregnant by a space alien. I think. By a space alien that I couldn't see in the replays. Just put her whole stupid body and life in this thing. Okay.
And that's not even the same dude. Because look, he's got white guy here.
He looks like the guy that got molested on Ray Donovan on Showtime. No, it's not him.
Harmon?
It's me.
I gave you the balloon.
I'm real. It's not like on the Seraphim. You're not hallucinating.
Everybody thinks you're dead.
I shouldn't have come here.
Harmon, talk to me. What happened?
Ollie, dinner's ready.
I'll find you. Until then, be careful. Don't trust them.
Who?
Damn.
Anybody. Anybody.
No drums. No drums.
Extant.
Oh, God, it sucked.
Well, that was that.
Disappointing. Boring. But I'd watch another episode. You know what I mean?
It's one of those shows, though, like I said, you could watch the whole damn season and they're not going to reveal what the fucking mystery of it is. They're just going to keep you hanging like Lost used to do. Fuckers.
Yeah, I never saw Lost. We should watch that pilot.
I got hooked on it when it first started, but then it just kept getting, like the mystery kept getting deeper and deeper, and none of the mysteries were ever solved. It's just like, come on. You're just keeping us hanging. Oh. And it just started getting more and more absurd also.
It's called Extant.